Shalom, everybody. So apparently, I cannot post anything with music, or it wasn't working for me. Music, especially that is not mine. So I'm back here to try to make this quick. That I'm calling out all Kingdom talent, musicians, artists, because we need a platform, like a really, really big platform, just for our music, how we have iTunes, how we have all these different social media pages and everything. We need something of our very own. And I mean it. We need our own channel. We need our own television stuff, if anything, like shows, cartoons for children, Shabbat studies. We need something that is just for us. Doesn't mean other people can't have access to it, but we need to make moves so that we can have kadosh things for us when we go out. There should be a place available that we can gather with kadosh music, set apart stuff, set apart music, shows, anything and everything that we want for our people. We should have it. Television is not getting any better. Neither is the radio station and the music that's out there. It's all about cheating and doing this and doing that, and that's not what we want to raise the future generations on. I think that the next generation has a lot of importance, and I think that we must be mindful of everything that that is being filtered through their system, to their ears, to their eyes. They have to be watching things that are not going to corrupt them. We need to be responsible for them, and we need to take this seriously. They shouldn't be listening to Nicki Minaj. There shouldn't be any of that garbage on in the background, especially in your household. If that's going on, then you guys need to shape up and change it up. I'm not saying that I've never listened to any type of secular music, because I'd be lying. But what I am saying is that most of the secular music is just not for us. So I recently found that there was Christian reggaeton artists, and there's Christian salsa and all that, but it's, can we get more stuff with the kingdom? Because the Christian world has a bunch of stuff going on. They've got their own television channel. Now they got their own movies and everything. I'm not saying we need to go that route, but I'm saying that we should have our own things that are set apart. And when we tell the narrative, we need to tell it like it is, because we do know we've all come out of Christianity, or we are still in Christianity, depending on where your walk is. I'm not judging you. But there's a lot of stuff that, the rapture, for instance, and just different things that we don't necessarily agree with when we come out of the churches, so to speak. But there's nothing wrong with gathering with other believers, because we all started in church. We all started going to church in a Catholic school, or Catholic church on Sundays, or Christian or Baptist or evangelical, whatever. We all started there. So we need to stop causing that type of division. What we do need to do is be the example, because what happens is that they start to watch us and they say, hold up, there's something that they got that we don't have. And they want to know why, or what it is, and the relationship that we have with the Father. And why, when we pray, things start to happen, and if they're not happening for you, then we need to realign, and we need to reevaluate and see what it is we're doing, and have the Father search us, because we're all, trying to work it out. We're all trying to figure this thing out, and we're all making mistakes along the way, but it has nothing to do with this. This is about us creating something for us. Already people are coming up with businesses that are set apart, makeup, and not makeup specifically, but like, products for skincare, for hair care, deodorants, food. People are growing their own food and selling it. There's a lot that we're working on, but it would be great if we can do it together on a platform where, we don't have 20 million YouTube channels and things going on at once, that we have one cohesive network where we're all working together. We know where to get the resources because you know what? We need to network and we need to help each other. We need to help each other grow. There are brothers and sisters in this kingdom walk that are in business for themselves. They're making t-shirts, they're selling all natural skincare, they're doing this, they're doing that, and they're not getting enough support. They're not even being, helped at all. And we're supposed to help each other out. And I can't, stress that enough. We need to be helping each other out. If there's a brother that's in business and you're not supporting what he's doing, you need to start thinking about it. Because if you're going to go buy yourself a Nike shirt or some Jordans or this, that, and the third, instead of a set apart shirt, you need to be reevaluating who you're following, because we're making everybody else wealthy except for the kingdom people. And I don't think that's what Yah has for us. I think he wants us to now start to transform and start to change, because the meek shall inherit the earth. And we know that we're supposedly, according to the scripture, the earth is going to be renewed and everything. And this is where we're supposed to be dwelling, So we need to start shaping everything around us to Kadosh, to kingdom standards. Start wearing the family stuff, other people's things. Start ordering. If you're going to go get soap, go get it from family, from the kingdom. If you're going to get food, or if you're going to listen or buy music, buy it from one another, because we're supposed to be able to encourage and help and support each other, because the world is doing enough hating to all of us. The world doesn't care about us. We get 2 or 3 likes on our posts when we have regular secular people following our pages and stuff. But when we have stuff that's for the kingdom, you don't really see too many people supporting. And I'm saying this on behalf of family that I have been hearing from that are not getting the support that they should be getting. And I'm not knocking you guys, because some people don't have the finances to do certain things. But remember, if you have $5, put it aside. And when you have enough money, support one of your relatives in the kingdom in this walk. Because you know what? Yah's going to bless you regardless. Because most of the time we're spending money on things that belong to this world. Things that are not set apart. Makeup. How much money in the business that I'm in? I do hair and makeup. How much money have I spent on other people, making them wealthy? Urban Decay and L'Oreal and all these people, they don't care about us. We need our own makeup line for the ladies. And you know what? We don't need to be wearing a lot of stuff. But you know what? We should still represent ourselves as beautiful women. I'm not wearing any makeup right now, but it doesn't matter. If I want to wear something, a little something once in a blue moon, then I should be able to, and I shouldn't be supporting other things that have nothing to do with us. And, we also need to have somebody out there that can make amazing linen and just cotton clothing for us, because that's also what we need to wear, so that we are allowing our skin to breathe as well. Some of the best fabrics for us is linen and cotton, and that's the reason why we were told not to mix certain linens and fabric. Certain fabrics are not supposed to be mixed for a reason. Our body is one of the largest organs, and we need to make sure that we are able to let it breathe and do what it's supposed to do. There's not a lot of stuff that kingdom people are doing to provide or to fill the needs of the family. So if you make clothing, if you make certain things, we need to make an outlet. We need to have something that is just exclusively us. The Nation of Islam, they support each other. They help each other. Christians, they help each other, support each other. Culturally, there's certain groups that support each other. The Chinese, they're wealthy, they're doing their own thing, they support each other. Indian people, they come out here, they support each other. But us, you're Puerto Rican, or you're from this tribe and you're from this group and this camp and da. And we are such haters, big time. We are. And I just pray and hope that we can all start to get together, because this stuff is not good for us. We need to start working with each other and not against each other. We need to become echad, one body, one people of Israel, with one head as well. And we need to really get it together, fam. And this was a little longer than I expected it to be, but whatever. If you got some value out of this, if it was helpful, or if you just don't like me, whatever, it is what it is. I don't really need anybody to um, agree with me. I just think that it's time now that we start doing things for the kingdom people. Oh, and stop pointing fingers like you're not dark enough, you're not light enough, you're this color, you're that. Like, let's stop all that stuff. Let's stop all that hate, please, because we're grafted in. It says, "Who is my brother and sister, my mother, whatever? Who is my family? Those that do the will of the Father." That's what Yeshua said. Yahusha, Yahweh Shai. Yesu, I mean, Jesus, every language you can cover. What did he say? Who is my family? Those that do the will of the Father, the only one. So please keep that in mind before burning me on this video. I love you guys regardless, and I pray that we can get this going. Comic books too, man. Books, comic books, everything. We need it all, fam. We need it all. I'm sorry for my little Tourette's thing. That's just me. It is what it is. So shalom, shalom, fam. Love y'all. And how do I get out of here? There it goes. Oh, there it is.